Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Miami Dolphins. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Time with Sony Michel, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
Michel, room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Being chased down left. And now he's going to use his legs. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Intercepted. It's by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a toss right side for Breida. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one, a first down pickup. shotgun. BLiTZ. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Run there by Matt BLiTZ, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
And throw right side complete to Parker. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running out of the gun here, BLiTZ. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Complete to the running back, Matt BLiTZ. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Adam Shaheen there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
And that's a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
It'll be a minute.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the ground is Michel, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Newton on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the second-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. At their own 41-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
I don't like this fucking damn house rules, man.
On the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, a run with BLiTZ. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Not with these house rule things at all, man.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he's going to
not stopping the run to save their fucking life.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On play action, here's Tua rolling to his right. He'll run it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Dayon Buchanan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
They begin with Michel on the ground. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 38. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 44 yards. Now look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. From gun, it's Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
15 yards on the play, first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Tua going to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20.
You ain't getting no more touchdowns, bro. You garbage.
What I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tua going to hand this one to Breida, and he will maneuver his way.
Kick that field goal while you can, boy.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got it.
Where the hell was my dude at?
Dolphins. Jakeem Grant.
Man, you would be getting your ass busted if these damn house rules wasn't on, because you suck ass, nigga. So next time, learn to communicate with your people trying to reach out to you and schedule a game.
We've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Extra point up and
My
good
last
by
game anyway.
Sanders.
I'm
And
not
it's
feeling
now
this house
14
rule
to
shit.
nothing. This taken in about 4
I
yards
mix up
deep.
my plays anyway.
And not wanting to risk anything
Sometimes
here
it's
late in the
necessary to get
half,
back to the
just
same
take a
play.
knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Just is what it is.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll buy some time right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
You ain't getting no hit stick on me, boy. Stop playing with me.
Before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup there. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Michelle. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They stay on the ground. Again, it's BLiTZ. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Try to pick this up on the ground with BLiTZ. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now it's BLiTZ. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Same fucking run plays, just out of different formations.
And
the defense is fucking stuck.
Turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
Punt the fucking ball, bitch.
Down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
House, whack-ass house rules, man. This shit's
offense has moved
dumb.
the ball. He hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Motherfucker just running the same damn play, just out of a different fucking formation. What's the purpose of it? It's dumb, stupid. Same tired-ass nickel defense. Stupid, man.
Certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. He finds an opening past the 40. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
In your face!
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 72 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And here he's got Graham. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Here's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Looking to pass. Tua.
Holding.
Wilson, middle of the field.
What?
So they saw
I didn't touch the dude.
Before the ball arrived, penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On first down, here's Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense. Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. A very solid gain of 27. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. A run there on first down.
Same fucking run plays, man. Just switching them different formations.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 30 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep off, but how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
Now a first down carry, it's Michel. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Michel, and for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And look at this, Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a big turnover.
Yo, Commissioner, I appreciate the opportunity, bro, but if you don't turn these house rules off, you can find a New England Patriots user. These shits is whack. Offense can sit up here and run the same damn play, just out of a different formation. If I want to stay in the same formation, you're forcing me to change my play every damn time. Not fair.
There is his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Turnover that just got them a football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full. They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Back near his goal line, here's Tua. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly
Can't even
take
call
it
my fucking
as
plays.
they
I call an
convert
audible and I'm
fourth
locked
down.
out of my fucking play. That's some bullshit, man.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Brought in over the middle by Graham. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone.
This dude is garbage. You only getting these damn plays. You only up because of this damn house rule shit, bro. Because if I can stay in my nickel G without changing my plays like they making me do, I'll fucking kill you.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up.
Can't even go through my fucking audible.
They run with Breida. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Tua now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for
You're going to really sit up there and milk the clock?
Have to deal with pass protection.
I can see if it was 2 minutes, but it's like 3 minutes,
Well,
basically.
there, silly, and it leads to a play action sack. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Breaks through the contact.
We need to get a 2-minute off.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
41-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second down, Tua. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Motherfucker gonna call
And they get to it after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Inside zone out of every
For a second there, I
Come
thought
on,
that
man.
might break
House
big.
rules. These niggas
Screen
garbage.
pass.
House
Looked
rules
like it was
is
coming
garbage ass
together.
niggas.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This nigga is straight trash.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game, the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Dolphins. And with that, our journey
If you're not going
begins.
to turn these house rules off,
Going to be a great
remove
season.
from your league.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us, all these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time.
Offense
Just
just
one
called
week
the same
gone
play
and
out of a
plenty of
different
weeks to
formation.
go. So for the Dolphins, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for New England, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Does is put handcuffs on the defense. Offensive user can call the same play, just change the fucking formation. This makes no sense. The defense does not have the same amount of plays as offense. Yes, we can call the same play out of a different formation, but it gives different weaknesses. Trying to get into my defensive flow, I can't because I gotta change my fucking play every goddamn time, and then I'm locked out of that play for at least 4 plays. Get this bullshit turned off. This shit is fucking retarded. I run 4 leagues with 128 plus users, and I do not use this stupid ass shit. There is absolutely no scheme, bro. All you do is go to the next formation and run the same goddamn tired ass play. Dolphins, you ran no scheme. All you did was run the same play back to back. You just changed the formation. You a goddamn lie. I ran a 4-man front the whole game, bro. And I spied a defensive end every time I was in a 4-man front. So you can say what you want. It's easy to talk about it. Prove it. Show me, and I'll give you my first-round pick. That's how much I'm going to call your bluff. You're garbage, Miami. You are absolutely garbage, bro. All you did was change the formation and ran the same play back to back. Hey man, it's plain and simple, bro. I'm not going to argue with this and go back to back about it. You got a choice. It doesn't bother me. I'm not stressed for a league. I run my very own. I have 4. You can either turn this house rule shit off, or you can just boot me. The choice is yours. I don't care. I like my Patriots team, but I can find it somewhere else.
Man, you have a choice.
Shotgun inside zone runs. Just change the formation. Screens. Just change the formation. Find him somewhere else.